Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bit more of a personal video that I've really wanted to do for a long time. I'm just kind of nervous about it and kind of worried what other people would think. But you know what, honestly I think I really want to do this because I hope other kids can relate or other adults can relate, because it's a very scary thing and it's hard when you feel alone or you feel crazy or something. So I hope you can get something from this video. So I've had panic disorder since I was a little girl. Just so you guys know, I suffer from a lot of mental illness. I've always have, unfortunately. But yeah, suffer from a lot of it. But that will be another story to tell. Today we're going to focus on the panic attack. So yeah, I have panic attack disorder. I've always had, I just didn't know about it. So I suffer also as well from anxiety disorder and panic disorder. And they're two different things, so I'll explain that after. So I remember the first time I had a panic attack was with my boyfriend and his family, and it was friggin' scary. It was sickening. It was awful. One day we were just hanging out outside and I got this like feeling of doom and something bad's gonna happen to you. You're gonna die, or you shouldn't be with Cody. You guys, like, my brain just saying, I don't think you should be with him. Do you love him? Like, crazy thoughts. And I didn't know what was going on and I didn't say anything. And I just felt so weird. And then I went inside and I couldn't eat for the rest of the night. I stayed in their bathroom for like an hour. I was just going in like crazy. It felt like what is this feeling? It was like a black shadow just came over me, over my white shadow. Just a black one just came over me, and it was so scary. And I felt sick, and I was like that for a week straight. I couldn't get out of my bed. I didn't know what was going on. I was laying in my bed. I didn't go to school. I didn't eat. I was scared, and I was in my bed and I didn't know what this was, and I was suffering from it for a week. And after a week it went away, but during that week I lost weight. I was saying to Cody, I don't know if I should be with you anymore. I don't know if I love you and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And that was my first experience of it. But I dealt with it for a long time, but not in like me being in my bed just like being panicky all the time. But how the big the big part of it started is what I'm gonna tell you now. As well, when I was young, I got these panic attacks where I didn't know they were panic attacks, but I call them now because that's what they were. This is when I was like young, like 6 years old, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would be walking, and it was especially at nighttime or getting to nighttime, and I would have this feeling of doom or feeling of something bad is gonna happen, and I felt nauseous and sick and afraid, and I didn't know what they were. So I thought I was going crazy, and I thought, like, I'm like 6 years old, like, this is weird, like, I didn't know what it was. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about where my panic attack disorder went from 0 to 100 in a very short time. So I'm going to be totally bare with everyone. I was smoking weed a lot. Every day, multiple times a day. Because, I don't know, it was fun for me. It also kind of took me out of my world that I'm in. It kind of took me somewhere else, and it felt good. And it was nice until I started going, it felt like I was going crazy. Every time I would started smoking weed days, every day, and I was fine. And then one day, everything just changed completely. Um, I started smoking, and I had an episode where I thought I was about to die. I was saying to my friend, I think I'm going to die. I need help. I was falling to the ground, shaking, going like this, like going when I have panic attacks, I go like that, or rubbing my knees, and I said, "Oh my God, help me, help me." And I thought that was just a one-time thing, so I said, "You know what? Okay, that was a weird night. Um, Forget about it." And then I smoked the next time, and it started happening. I go, "What the hell?" I start freaking out. My heart starts racing. It feels like I can't breathe anymore, and it was super scary. And then I thought the weed just like, I was like, it made me feel like my brain was not there, or like my hands were like not in touch with my body. My brain, my head, my all my body was disconnected from me. I thought like, it felt like you were on hardcore drugs, like hardcore psychedelic drugs that make you feel like you are detached from your body. And I was crying and crying, go, I need help. I don't know what's going on. Help me, help me, help me. And my friend was helping me, saying, calm down, you're gonna be okay. Telling me maybe you should stop smoking weed, and I didn't listen. So I kept smoking weed all the time. I said, no, I can do this. And I felt a bit like I should be able to do this. I'm an 18-year-old girl. I should be able to smoke weed. I should be able to be fine. And I was not. I started going down and down and down. Every time I started smoking weed, this is what was going on. So it hit a point where I stopped smoking weed. To this day, I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't do any drugs because they're just they just don't work with me. And you know what? Drugs aren't the answer for everything, aren't the answer for anything, because when you're going through something painful, drugs are just going to make you worse. They're just going to lead you more into a bad path, so you need to get help right away, and that's what I did. I started seeing my psychologist, which I did, and I told her about them. And I was telling her I was feeling weird, and she said, okay, let's see how you do with not smoking weed anymore, which I did. So I said, okay, we're not going to smoke weed anymore. So I went on my days, and I started in the morning, panic attack. My heart started racing, I started getting clammy, and it would not stop. I just kept getting this every single day, morning and night. And I was calling my boyfriend, I was calling him, I was calling my friends. I said, something's going on, something is not right, I'm not smoking weed anymore, something is bad. So I just tried to calm myself down, drink water, eat some food, and nothing was working. So one day, this was my worst day. I was going to work, and I was seeing blurry vision. I couldn't feel my hands. My brain was just not working. I was like, whoa, like, I would ask myself, like, where am I right now? Like, am I here? Where am I? And I'd have to remind myself, oh yeah, I'm at work. Or like, I'd look at people, and like, their face would just kind of like go blurry, and my eyes would be like it literally looked like I was on drugs. I'd look at people, I'd be like, whoa, like, are you there? And I would ask some people, they'd be like, whoa, what's going on, Megan? I'd be like, I don't know, like I feel weird. And then I was going to start my job, starting waitressing. And so a client asked me for some ice cream, so I got them some ice cream. And I picked up the ice cream scooper, and I put the cup down on, because we have like the ice cream in the freezer, and I went to go put the cup down on the freezer and then like get the ice cream and scoop it. I put it down, and my brain just boom, just shut off. And I put the ice cream thing, and it fell through the freezer. And I jumped back. I was like, whoa, like what just happened? And my coworker, she goes, Megan, the freezer is closed. No, sorry. She goes, Megan, the freezer is open. I go, what? She goes, it's open. It dropped right through. I go, no, it was closed. She goes, Megan, no, it was opened. I go, what? I thought it was closed. And the thing just dropped and made a big bang, and I started crying. I go, what is going on? And I was freaking out. And the next day I went to my doctor, and I go, something's going really wrong. I'm starting to feel like I'm crazy. I'm starting to feel like I'm disconnected from my body. I'm disconnected from the world. And she goes, yeah, it's called depersonalization, dissociation. I go, what is that? She goes, it's a symptom of panic attack disorder where your brain is going through too much right now that it shuts down your whole system and shuts down the world. So you are just off. And I go, oh my God. That's what's going on. It's panic attacks. She goes, yeah, that's what's going on. I go, I don't like this. It's scary. And I would have this every day, all the time, and it would not stop. And I would have to constantly ask the person who I'm with, like, where am I right now? They would go, Megan, you're here. You're in this place. And I would go, okay. And I would ask for their hand. I need to touch them. I go, okay. You're here, I'm holding you. Oh yeah, Megan, you're here. And it was such a crazy time. And really scary. Because you can't control it, and it just comes at you for no reason. And it's scary. And I didn't know how to control it. You never do. You just do it, and you have people there to help you. But oh my God, is it terrifying. Like I said, it feels like you're on drugs you didn't take. It feels like someone just put drugs, it's like someone put down drugs in you, and you find out what you're gonna do, what's gonna happen. That's what it was for me. And then my doctor gave me some pills, which I'm on. I'm on antidepressants and anti-anxiety and anti-panic. I don't know exactly what they're exactly for. I know they're just antidepressants and anxiety, whatever. But yeah, I take citalopram, and it's been helping me a lot, which is really good. So yeah, I'm glad I'm taking those. Ever since I've been taking these pills, I've been panic attack free, so I am so freaking happy for these pills. I've been on pills before, but I stopped them, but they were for my depression. Again, that'll be another story. But yeah, these pills have really helped me. I have panic symptoms sometimes. Not disconnection from the world, which is really good. I'm so thankful for that. But like racing hard, or I feel like I can't breathe, I get those. But I calm myself down, and I say, Megan, you're okay. You're gonna be fine. Just relax. And that's what I do. And it helps a lot. And yeah. So yeah, that's my panic attack disorder story. I hope you don't feel alone if you have it, and to know that I'm here for any of you if you have it. I'm here to talk, here to be with you, and here to say You're not crazy. You're okay. And we're here for each other. So that's really good. And, you know, take whatever you need to help you, If you need pills, go get pills. If you need therapy, go get therapy, because, mental illness is not a joke, and it is so, so important for you to get better and to get healthy, because these are scary times, and I just want every single person in the world to be healthy and happy. So please, if you need help, go get it. So now I'm just going to answer some questions that people ask me about my panic attacks. So my friend from high school, Ellie, asked me, how do you cope with your panic attacks? So I cope with my panic attacks with a couple of ways. I like to have someone holding my hand, saying you're okay, and rubbing my back, because it makes me feel not alone and I'm with someone, and it just really helps me. It makes me feel so much better and just calm and comfortable. Another thing is I listen to Asian lo-fi music. It's kind of, not a lot of people listen to it, but I don't know, I really like it. It makes me feel like I'm somewhere else, like I'm in a happy place, calm place. Another thing I do is that I ground myself. I kind of just, I breathe, I put my palms of my hands on my thighs, put my feet flat to the ground, and I just kind of breathe and say you're okay in my head. So yeah, that's what I do, how I cope with my panic attacks. Another question I got was, is panic disorder the same thing as anxiety disorder, from Charlotte? No, it is not the same thing. The difference is panic disorder is not something, I should say actually, panic disorder just comes randomly. You're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about anything. It just comes not intentionally, just out of nowhere, and you start to panic. Anxiety attack is that you're thinking about something and it comes to, you start getting anxiety from it. So you're already thinking about something and then you get worried. So that's the difference. Yeah. Okay. Another question I got from Fiona. What is it like when you would go to school? So it's a funny question you would ask that, because I would have major panic attacks in high school, especially in one class. I don't know why. I would just sit there and I'd start not breathing right, and I would feel like there's no air, and I would start to shake, as I am right now. Do this with my hands, as I showed you guys. I would just freak out, and I wouldn't tell anyone, but I'd be so worried that I would have to tell someone sometimes, like, I need to leave, but I never did. I just held it in and I got through it, which I can't believe I did. Like, till this day I'm like, whoa, I can't believe I did that, because I would go crazy in my own mind. So yeah, school was really hard for me because you had to be quiet about it. You couldn't really show it to people, because it'd be like, what the hell is going on? People would judge you, so that was really hard, but I got through it. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Oh my, that was a lot, but I'm glad that I got to share it with everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you can learn something from it and relate with me. And if you have any more questions about it, please ask me. I would love to talk about it with you. Yeah, and I love you guys so, so much, and I hope you have a really wonderful day. And please get help if you need it. Do whatever it takes, because mental health is everything. It will get you through life if you have a healthy mind. And that's the most important thing. So please take care of yourself, okay? Mwah. Bye. Have an amazing day.